So how has knowing this gene mutation profile affected your MDS treatment experience?
I think knowing it was a positive prognosis was really reassuring. At the time, Dr. Collins said it might never progress, but it probably will, but you have 5 to 6 years. So it was reassuring to me at that time. And then last June 2021, I'd been rafting through the Grand Canyon with my sons and came home and was bruising a lot. So I called Dr. Collins and made an appointment for another blood draw. I'd been getting blood draws every 6 months and everything was holding steady, but this time things were changing. So about 5 years after my first diagnosis, things started changing. I had another bone marrow biopsy in August of last year, and 2 more mutations showed up, ATRX and GNAS. And I think the ATRX has not such a good prognosis. But at that point, things were changing. Blood counts were dropping.
So what you describe is actually very common, that as MDS evolves, so can some of the mutations that we see in patients. Sometimes they evolve in directions that make sense. In other words, we start seeing associated drops in blood counts at the same time that we see new mutations. We call that clonal evolution. And sometimes those mutations can accumulate without necessarily being reflected in the blood counts. Now, in your case, it sounds like it led to more action and more treatment.